Dearest heart, it was always this, you just did not want to see it. No point regretting about what is gone or wishing that this could have been done earlier. The time is just right, a vision changes was what was needed, and the way of thinking had to be flipped. From no, it will not work out because it did not work out last time, to maybe it can this time, and let me try again. For once, understand that cutting something out of your system will never be easy, but just because you are scared of injections, that does not mean the operation to remove a tumor can be taken lightly. So overcome that fear slowly, and everything needs time to heal. When a person gets operated and he and she is fine, but still needs time to get back to normal, be patient with yourself. Yes, this is a process which needs planning. But that does not mean it should not be done. Move towards it with patience and confidence on yourself. So be there for yourself, and I do see some people showing up out of nowhere like support for you. These are your guiding angels in disguise. Trust the universe on this, you will be fine. There is a reason why you are suddenly seeing this perspective. So it is divine timing at play. It is like a part 2 of the book of your life. Allow the chapter to be written. So, dear souls, know that two people eyes are on you and they stare at you too much. There will be people who will make you feel like you are hurting them when in reality they are the ones causing you so much pain. Somehow they always turn things around and try to convince you that what you are doing is wrong. And such people, they run away from the consequences of their actions. They remain in denial of how their words or their behaviors can negatively affect another person. So remember, no matter what they say, don't allow them to get to you. When you are expressing how you feel or standing up for what you deserve and they act like you are overacting, don't believe them. And when you point out red flags and they try to gaslight you, don't give it to them. Don't let them manipulate you into thinking. So you are at fault for noticing that you deserve better than what they are offering you. So dear souls, know that there are more than one people who is extremely jealous of you. For some of you, it is one of your relative who never expected your success, and that too this much, and for other of you. So it is someone from your friend circle or someone from your workplace. There are multiple people who is shocked by your success, and they are very much sure that you will not stop with something less, and you will achieve new heights in career and financial stability in your life. You have something in you, and it is not about your financial independence or how much you are earning right now. It is about a quality that is built in your personality. And for many of you, it is possible that even when you were not doing anything, great people have that intuition about you that you will have a bright future and you will not be a failure in your life. And it is true because you have the leadership and the winner quality in you. And for very few of you, this is someone you love, that means it is your partner, and who is jealous of you. It is possible that they are working on their money from a very long time, but they are not getting their desirable result. And when they see you, you are getting everything so easily. It can be reality or it can be only their misunderstanding that luck is on your favor. But they don't know that you are working really hard for your dreams, and this person does not have any bad intention towards you, but they are just not happy that you are much more happy and successful than them. So, dear souls, know that. Your life is transforming so fast, whether you are realizing it or not. You have become your smartest and best version from past 2 years. So you are still focused on your inner work. You are analyzing your thoughts, your feelings, and why you thought that, why you love them, and many more things. So you are attracting more abundance in your life, and for many of you, your career is finally getting settled and you are being recognized for your skill and talents. So you will get promotion or increment in your work in next 1 month, and for new of you, this promotion should be yours way before, but because of some injustice here it got delay. So, if you are looking for a committed relationship in your life, especially you have someone in your life, and also there is a strong third party situation which is continue from past 5 to 6 years or longer, you can see a positive change in your situation. This person is finally taking stand for you and they are realizing your value and they believe that. They choose from partner for them. It can be because of any reason, but this person made wrong decision, wrong choices in which totally destroy their life and also as well as your life. But now they want to take responsibility of it, and it is possible that you have everything in your life which can make you happy, but still your love life is creating issue, or you are still doubtful about your love life further. It is about a connection of marriage or your marriage partner, but you need to know that everything is in your favor and happening on divine timing. You are getting much more better than your thinking and your expectations. So, dear souls, know that. Don't let the fact that it has not happened yet trip you up, and there are so many unseen moving parts at play, and trust that there is a reason for the perceived delay. So don't get discouraged by the contrast of what you don't want either. Use it as motivation to get excited about what you do want, and things are the same for so long until all of a sudden everything is different. Yet the unique essence of this now moment will never be the same. The trick is to appreciate what is here Now, while feeling excited for what is to come, look for more reasons to be grateful for what is here now. And if it is hard to find reasons to feel grateful, and then try harder until it is easy. So, you are not always going to be good in everyone's story, and you might not always be right. But what you do have is the choice you get to make to try to do better and try to make a things right. And that attempt to make a things right is who you are, not the other way around. You are not your mistake. You are not what you did wrong. So you are not a poor choice you made. Who you are is that person you decide to be after all of that. So, dear souls, know that source code are promising a major consciousness awakening into happiness and peace, and it is already in your DNA. You simply need to surrender the old earth timeline and move on. This includes leaving behind relationships and careers that are not in alignment anymore. And any part of your life that you are depleted to benefit others will be rectified. You simply need to be in agreement with God that these changes need to happen and help will come. So you are not as stuck as you think. It is simply in your value and worth systems wanting more for yourself, and you want it and you got it. So, whatever is not working in your life, communicate that to God. Focus on what you do, want in your life, and watch it grow. So, dear souls, know that you need to know what you are looking for when seeking for a partner. You need to be clear of your own boundaries when it comes to love and relationships. And it is never good rush things. Instead, slow down and pay attention to how your life is flowing and being played out right now in the present. Be aware that by hanging on to grudges or negativity, this clean flow to what you desire will stop and you will not be able to awaken or moving forward. So you must place your happiness into your own hands and not in the hands of others. Like this message is showing you when you are looking for love. And it is worth taking the time to get crystal clear about what you really want, and is it a long-term relationship? Is it just a quick fling? Is it a championship that you are looking for? So, what are truly your expectations? All those questions are demanding that you are taking time in sharing your own feelings, goals, and expectations. And if you are looking for a long term, so express your true feelings, be open and responsive to deep and unleashed purest form of love. So, dear souls, know that you are guided to use logic and rationale to help you make decisions today. You may be searching for something more and feeling ready to move on from a situation. And sometimes our emotions can fool us, and we need to balance our heart with our head so that we can make the best choice possible. I see you temporarily shifting your focus because you realize there is an area of your life or a project that you have been neglecting lately, and perhaps you feel you have not been letting you creativity flow, so you want to do something spontaneous and creative. So you may find the truth of a situation comes to light, or you work it out soon, and which gives you the information and you need to get ready for what is next. And in between phases ending and you have the knowledge and skills for what lies ahead, you may have to detach yourself from your emotions so you can move forwards. You might find yourself leaving a job, moving home, or a transformation, a relationship, and you are ready. So, dear souls, know that every piece of you that hurt is a part of you that wants to be loved but does not know how to ask for it, or how to receive it, or how to allow it to seep into the openings. So, where the losses and the lessons left coverance the size of your hope, your wide eyes of your child self, your true self, and in their place left hardness and avoidance and cynicism and fear. And when we don't know how to say that there is a part of us that wants to be seen, we often find an unconscious way to require that it is noticed. But if we begin to recognize the most unseemly parts of ourselves not as the pieces that needs to be amended or corrected or rejected, rather the ones that most need to be nurtured and nourished and loved, and we would transform. And it would all transform every piece of you. That hurt is a part of you, and that is asking you to pay attention to it. So, by bearing witness, by being present, by spending time, we think that loving something means to be unconditionally permissive when it is often, in fact, just the willingness to pay attention to the pieces that nobody else notices, and to keep the light of our awareness in the most tiny, ordinary ways. So everything heals and grows when it is loved well, because everything reveals it is true and whole nature to us when we care enough about it to see the perfection within it. So things tend to meet us as the level of our expectation of them when we decide to look at the ugliest part of ourselves as the ones most deserving of love. So they became the avenues to the deepest and fullest experience of being loved, and we come to find that the purpose was never to reach a completed state and then allow the floodgates to open, rather to open the floodgates and let them fill us up from the inside out, to show us that cheap love walks beside us at our easiest, but deep love finds us at our lowest and bring us back out into the light. So, dear souls, know that sometimes home is a reminder of why you are and where you are, and sometimes it is realizing why you did and what you did. Sometimes it is your entire world finally making sense that you are no longer the same person, and sometimes going back was only meant to remind you why you needed to move on. And that is okay. It is okay to outgrow what you once loved with your entirety. It is okay to realize how much you have changed, even if that change feels like it does not feel as great as it should. It is okay to be happy living a life you did not think would be better for you back then. And growth is quiet, and change is not always what we expect it to be. But just because it does not appear how we anticipate it to be does not mean your life has not changed for the better. It does not mean that somehow and some way you are moving in the right direction. Trust your process. Dear souls, know that. Like yourself, first choose yourself. Learn to be alone with the shape of yourself. Validate your feelings. Tell the truth to yourself above all. And when you are your own fiercest advocate, you can make easier, more aligned decisions. You don't go searching for your worth in places you would not find it. You don't hustle and strive, hoping to prove yourself to an invisible audience. Love yourself first, do the work, get deeper, heal, get curious with yourself, get quiet, get still. Everything that is meant for you can come right. And when you choose yourself first, you don't wait to be chosen. And when you are a person who is no longer waiting to be chosen, your life opens up in magical, powerful ways. Dear souls, know that there are people out there who would go to end of the earth for you, and there are people out there who would care about you so much, and if they were given a chance to get to know your kind heart. There are people out there who will promise you the world and actually deliver. There are people out there who genuinely want the absolute best for you. I know you have been hurt in the past, but please remember there are good souls out there who will love you with every beat of their heart. Good people find good people, and there is still so much good in this world to discover. I hope you have the courage to let go of your fears and stay open enough to let all the good things flow right in. So, dear souls, know that the first time you fall in love after a heartbreak is different. There is no more butterflies or feeling ecstatic, and you would not be excited. This time, it feels like you are letting your guard down. You are showing your vulnerability. You are being a little careful with yourself, because when you had your heartbreak, you did not imagine that you will be sobbing in your sheets and dampening your pillow with tears. You did not imagine that losing someone would not hurt that much. The first time you fall in love after a heartbreak, you will be afraid and you will be worried. You will have questions making you doubt every step you make because you don't want to hurt yourself by opening up again, because this time you don't want to end up like the last time you decided to give your world to someone. And when you find someone who loves you, you will be careful because you are more aware of how love is. You are making sure that you are not the only one who is falling in love after having your heart broken is not easy. It takes so much to let your walls down, to let someone in and forgive yourself for not being able to love anyone while you were hurting. The next time you fall in love with someone, I hope you stop clinging to pain. I hope you remember to give yourself a chance to be happy, and I hope you remember the lesson of your first heartbreak. And before you give your heart to someone else, I hope you heal from things you can't tell anyone about. Dear souls, know that your life purpose involves your skill of oration. This message indicates that your dream of being a professional speaker is more than a dream. You have much to share with others, and the best way to reach your audience is on the speaker's platform. While it's normal to feel intimidated by the process of presenting your idea in public, and in fact, you will learn to enjoy being a public speaker. According to this message, you may have also received this card because your soul is profession involves some other aspects of teaching or entertainment. So, for example, you may be destined for acting, dancing, singing, or playing a musical instrument. Dear souls, know that for some things might be going slow, but keep going because you will be achieved at something bigger than you expected sooner than you think. All your patience, hard work are about to be paid off. If you are worrying about wills, there will be financial opportunities and abundance are coming up. You will be soon seeing and feel you are successful and perhaps are able to treat yourself and your loved one. You are about to reaching your own independency and find the balance within yourself and romantic love, and the past might have been put you to the high standard when it comes to love. If you are in a relationship, you will find your relationship evolving and become stronger. There will be sense of closeness between you and your partner, and this will help both of you find the way to the healthiest relationship. Alicon, daughter of light, Ethusa brings tidings of fresh start and exhilarating new beginnings. As the some goodness, she encourages you to rise like the sun and dance with the star. Be playfulness and open to change, and you will feel vibrant once again. Ventures that you begin now are blessed with abundance and success. The planning you do personally and spiritually will bring miraculous change to your life. Enjoy the journey and celebrate the wins along the way with gratitude. The sovereign empress is the most embodied and grounded of the divine feminine archetypes, and as a blazing empress, sizzling enchantress, and passionate lover, Alcoin ignites the fire in your sacral chakra. She has a strong sense of her sensuality and feminine power. Her global mission is to uplift the collective consciousness for unity, evolve alkaline to ignite and accelerate your personal power and higher purpose. Dear someone, know that for most of my life, I never know how to let go of anything or anyone. I always held on to things and people until they finally let go of me. I try my hardest to love people as boldly, as loudly as I could, until all I could hear their footsteps within me with absolutely no sign of my own self, but it gave me no success. In fact, the louder I loved anyone, the further their footsteps seemed to go. I never know why. I found that other people always had an easier time letting go and finding other hands to hold. I never know how it was possible. A part of me envied these people's abilities. The only ability I had was to imagine love where none existed. I always found myself as inspired, easy to be forgotten, hard to be remembered, and I always dream of a day when someone kind would come around and show me that perhaps I'm not as bad as the world has convinced me to be. Maybe I'm also worthy of receiving the same soft, compassionate love that I spend all my time giving out like a freshly picked flowers from the depth of me. That I, Type yes if you have faith and trust in Archangel Michael, and if you want your all wishes comes true, type Amen.